If you've ever considered doing digital art or learning how to draw digitally, you probably know how expensive drawing tablets can be. And if you're just a beginner who's starting out, then you probably don't want to shell out $100 for a drawing tablet. This is a Lenovo Thinkpad. It's 10 years old, but it has everything a beginner needs to start drawing digitally. Okay, so this right here is the Lenovo Thinkpad x61t. The T stands for tablet because it can do this with the screen. It can rotate, and then it's basically a tablet. It's about 10 years old, so you probably don't want to play the latest games on it or try to do any video editing, but it has one special feature. Because it can do this tablet mode, it actually has a pen which is stored right here in the side that you can just click out, and then you can actually use it to draw on it. And if you're a beginner who wants to learn how to draw like me, I would love to be just a bit better at drawing so I can do basic sketches instead of just stickmen. Then this is a really good starting point for you. I purchased this laptop from a local seller for about 200 Danish kroner, which is about $33 or 23 pounds. It didn't come with the pen, and it didn't come with the charger, and the battery was faulty, probably because it's a decade old, so you can't really blame the battery. And I bought a new pen from China for just under £7, that's about $9. And I had a charger from my main laptop, review coming up soon. And then I didn't really feel like I needed a new battery. I wouldn't go out and buy this because I can just use this from the charger and then save the money. So overall it cost me about £30, or that's about $42. So that's still cheaper than almost any drawing tablet you can find. And the perk of buying this instead of a drawing tablet in that price range is that you get a screen here. Normally you just have draw on the tablet and then you have a screen in front of you. But here you draw directly on the screen like a Surface Pro. Taking a look at the laptop, when you first open it up, you're greeted with the look of a typical mid-2000 ThinkPad laptop. You have the old keyboard, which is very nice by the way. You have the 4x3 screen, which is actually also pretty decent to use. As you look closer to the screen, you can see that it actually swivels 180 degrees and goes to the tablet mode. And if you look at the sides, at the ports, it has the classic ThinkPad all you can eat. It got pretty much anything you would want out of a 10-year-old laptop. Physically, this laptop is a BBL, a big busty laptop. It's quite heavy and it's quite thick, so it's not really the most portable laptop, but as I said, I will be using this at home, plugged into a charger at all times, so I won't throw this in any bag, so it's just fine for me. All this is just fine. We all like thick. But how is it to draw on? Because that's really what this video is about. And surprisingly, it's actually pretty good. It's responsive as long as you don't use software that is too heavy for the computer to follow with. I tried the latest Photoshop and it was a bit too much for the laptop. You could probably get away with an older version of Photoshop and it would be just fine. And then I tried Fire Alpaca, which is free. I think it might actually be open source drawing software, and it ran fine. If you make the brush too big, it has some serious lag on the screen because the brushes have very much detail in them, so it does lag a bit. And then finally I tried the most magnificent piece of software created by man, and that's of course Paint, and it runs perfectly. You'd almost think this laptop was made for Paint because, well, it's perfect. It's a perfect paint machine. PPM, perfect paint machine. So overall we can say that this is a BBPPM, big busty perfect paint machine, and I'm really happy with it. But you might say to yourself, it's a 10-year-old laptop. It can't just be perfect. I won't believe that it's just perfect. And the sad truth is it's not perfect. It has some driver issues that I couldn't really fix. The fingerprint reader doesn't really work. The buttons on the bottom of the screen, can't really get those to work either. And then the pressure sensitivity of the pen is just plain bad. You have to touch the screen extremely soft and delicate to get the pressure sensitivity, and it's practically unusable. So if you want something with pressure sensitivity, you can get a drawing tablet, but then you won't have the screen on it. Okay, let's take some pros and cons of this big busty laptop. First of all, it's cheap, it's durable, it's simple to use. Those are pros, by the way. And then you're drawing directly on the screen, which is also a plus. And then it has plenty power for what I'm using it for. The only neutral for this laptop is that you can get a drawing tablet for about the same price, but you won't be drawing directly on the screen, but you'll have better pressure sensitivity, and you'll have it newer, you'll probably have warranty and so on. But the thing this is better at than a drawing tablet is that it has a screen. So, well, up to you. And then for the bad things. You can't really bring this anywhere. Well, you can, but it's, as I said, it's heavy. And you can't really use it as your main laptop because it's not powerful enough for that. So you have to bring this bad boy and another laptop. So you're suddenly running with this setup. And that's not really the best thing to have in your pocket. You probably shouldn't really have it in your pocket. You should probably put it in your backpack, but up to you. And then the colors on the screen aren't really the best, but again, as a beginner, doesn't matter that much to me. But yeah, up to you. So yeah, thank you very much for watching this video, and let me know in the comments below if you would ever consider buying a decade-old Thinkpad to learn how to draw. And yeah, leave a like if you liked the video. If you didn't like the video, then maybe leave a dislike. Maybe leave some feedback in the comments on what I can do better for the next time. And if you want to see more content like this, then hit that subscribe button. And then I'll just see you in the next one. So, see ya!